All right, you guys, let's get this underway. Okay, so this is the draft. I haven't watched this game yet, obviously, and I'm I guess their score lines: OpTic versus TSM. Power of Evil definitely came to North America to win Worlds. I could tell with this scoreline. Poor guy. Probably not doing super well for his claims on Reddit, but what can you do? All right. Zabutin. Where did they find that guy? Wasn't he coaching the wasn't he coaching Vitality or something? Okay, anyway. Here we have first pick Azir. Okay, wait, let's look at the bans. Orianna, Kalista, Tarek. So apparently Kalista is once again first pick ban. And looks like Ryze and Zoe. Okay, so Ryze and Zoe are first pick ban. I don't know about Kalista. Why did TSM ban Kalista instead of waiting for them to ban Kalista? Who knows? Maybe they were afraid to leave Kalista up, but that doesn't make sense, as Sven is really good at Kalista. Maybe they were afraid to leave Kalista and Azir up, so they had to ban one of them no matter what, so they could ban the other. They could ban Zoe or Azir no matter what on third ban, if OpTic Gaming chose not to. But anyway, looks like Orianna was like a target ban, and then Kalista was like a flexibility ban because there's 4 pick ban champs. Maybe Azir, maybe they see Azir as that, and then Tarek seems to be just like a targeted ban, maybe at elimination. I'm not sure. Maybe he's super good right now. Anyway, so we have a first pick Azir. Response with Sejuani, Braum. Not sure about the Braum, but it seems like Sejuani is like a first rotation pick nowadays. Seems to be freaking up there as a jungler. Okay. Response with Ezreal and GP. GP seems to be really strong because he can clear waves with his ulti, thus giving you tempo advantage. And Ezreal is back in the meta. Okay. Power of Evil goes with Syndra. I think that's an off-meta pick. Then here we have Vladimir and who's that band underneath? Maybe looks like a Maokai? I'm not sure. And then Zac and Jarvan. So they're banning out junglers. That's okay though, because they pick Gnar, and then here comes the Ornn support, I guess, and Evelyn. And then Tristana final pick. I'm not sure about the early pick Braum. I guess Braum is strong enough to blind at this point. There's 2 support bans, but I'm still not sure that that's enough to be able to blind a support. I guess the meta right now is that bot lane support picks are not that counterable. Or maybe Braum just is they're accepting the fact that they're going to be a ganking lane. If they can get cover, I think if they can get cover from the Sejuani with Tristana, they can just auto push, like constantly push. But I'm not sure how that works against Ezreal. I guess we shall see, you guys. Let's find out what happens. Okay, so How do I fast forward with Windows? No, that was not good. That was not it. Okay, I'm back. What's the speed up key? Oh, right. Okay, I think it's like shift arrow. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's get into the game. All right, big pause. Another big pause. Somebody dropped water on themselves. All right. Spread level 1. No CLG Afro shenanigans. Go in here. Glad to see GP back in the meta. I'm glad to see TSM picking it. That's very exciting. Okay. They're not showing yet. All right, so bot lane may be fake leashed on TSM. It doesn't look like OpTic pinged the red buff, so it appears that they know that Evelyn started on blue because they went into lane too early, but they know that there was... Why was Mithy late coming to lane? Why was Mithy red? Was he just checking it? But he doesn't need to check it. It looks like he's fake pulling. Yeah, it looks like I don't know if maybe they thought that Tribush was warded or something. Or maybe there was maybe they thought that there was a ward over the edge of Dragon Pit here. And so Mithy went and pretended to leash red. Anyway, there was no pinging on Mithy by OpTic, so they probably didn't fall for it. So there's but either way, there's no no, that's not true. I think Hanser used mana on this. Let's see. Yeah, he used a little HP and a little mana, and he comes to lane at the same time as Gnar. So they're probably just going to assume that it was a blue buff start, considering that Hanser had taken a hit there. That's easy to fake too, but I don't know. OpTic isn't pinging, so I'm not really sure. Okay. Soren walks over and checks line bush. Braum goes towards top river at 240. I guess they're trying to catch Evelyn, possibly going for the crab. It looks like Tristana leveled up her wave push, so she's going. Evelyn gets to top crab. She skipped. Oh, she skipped wolves or she skipped Gromp. I think she skipped maybe both of them. Went straight to buff. And she's going to do... Okay, she's a little bit behind Sejuani. Sejuani just got her recall off. And Ornn is now top river. Sorry, I don't mean top lane river. I mean upper bot river. Okay, so they have a pretty nice aggressive wards around mid. They're going to catch Sejuani here as she comes in. They have a one ward over each side of the bush. One put by Mithy, one put by Bjergsen, it looks like. Or, yeah, I'm not sure where he used his trinket ward, but... Okay, so Sejuani wants to push out, ask for help. Looks like she's going to back. Or else that was just a... Yep. Okay. Bot lane's letting it push. They don't want to be ganked right now, so they're letting it come in. OpTic, that is. OpTic bot lane. Mithy and Sven saw Sejuani, so they're okay pushing. Sejuani went topside, so Evelyn immediately pathed toward bot crab. Okay, so she secured both crabs. I'm not sure if who wins early, said in a one-on-one, Sejuani or Evelyn, but I'm not sure if she should be allowed to get both crabs there. Okay, Ezreal pushed that wave and backed on a wave for Sheen Tier. Sheen Tier and exactly 0, like almost 35 gold. What did he buy? Okay, he has yeah, he has kleptomancy, so he went tier sheen, and he had 40 gold. That's a fast sheen tier. Okay, and then they notice, when did they notice that Ezreal was back? Looks like right here. Yeah, they just noticed that Ezreal was not on the wave as soon as that wave hit. So now Tristana has to back. She's backing on 1,400 gold. Not optimal, but she managed to spend down to 50. Oh wait, no, I forgot. They lowered the cost of blood of a BF sword. I was thinking it was still 1,600. Okay, that's fine. Picks up a stopwatch and a BF sword. Maybe. Or no, a BF sword and a control ward. When did Braum go back? Oh wait, okay, I missed the support recalls. All right, I was busy looking at item purchase. All right. Now we have matched support recalls, but looks like Braum finishes his Sightstone and Mithy does not. So that's no good. Why is there a gold discrepancy there? What's their gold here? Let's back up a little bit to when Ezreal recalled 400 to 900? Huh. Is that right? 400 gold to 900 gold? Total 1,400. Okay, they still have the same amount of gold. Look at this. Look at this support gold right here. Is that right? 1,400 total. 900 for Braum, 400 for Ornn. What did he buy? What did he spend it on? Oh, maybe he can buy stuff in the lane? I forget how Ornn works. Not really sure. Anyway, he goes back, gets a ruby, sightstone, and a control ward, and Braum gets control ward, and a sightstone. All right, so pathing out, Ornn looks like he goes straight to lane. Braum is just straight up beasting it in top side of bot river, even though Sejuani's nowhere to be found. Equal push mid. Seems okay. He takes the safe path back. Obviously, because Ezreal's humping Tristana at tower. They're giving Sven the push, or else Sven is winning it. One of the two. Let's see if they continue to win the push. I don't think that without cover that they can really... that they really want to push Ezreal and just sit him at his tower. Second blue buff clear. Top is just getting in their first set of recalls right now. Yeah, Tristana definitely took the explosive shot. Hanser's TPing top. This is a Hanser special. I guess he has his ultimate though, so he's okay. First contest. Let's see about the pressure here. Yeah, looks like he got the push on Sorin and joined with Sejuani on the safe side. Meanwhile, on bot, they jump them at the same time because they know that the invade is coming. Why did they jump them? Did they land a skill shot? Did Lemon land a skill shot? Is that why it happened? Nope, just straight up jumped. Okay, they just want to win the duel, and they must know that Evelyn is not nearby. Oh, they must know from the way Sven and Mithy are playing. Yeah, that could be it too. Anyway, they're invading top side of bot river. And Azir finally cleared the next wave, so that roam took too long. Here, this is a really bad habit that I notice a lot of people have. So here's the roam timer. Bam. Roam timer starts, okay? Now look, Azir counter-roamed, cleared the wave, and then counter-roamed top to drop a ward. So a little bit the wrong direction there. But I don't think that... I mean, he could have guessed maybe that Syndra went bot side, since they had vision top. Anyway... Now they see, so they know what's going on here. And now Soren's pushing the next wave. Cinder already missed the end of her roam timer. Like Power of Evil's roam timer is over. It ended about 5 seconds ago. But he's missing the next wave catch. So whatever lane pressure he had before this play, he just gave it all up by making the play last too long. So he should have secured the entrance of the jungle. Like he should have secured the entering of the jungle with Sejuani and then immediately went back to contest the wave. Because right now, this is just, it means that they can't run the next play. So now his bot lane's free. Look at his bot lane's free. Sejuani's free, but look, like Power of Evil is sitting at tower trying to clear a wave right now. So the play is effectively over for Sejuani until this wave, but then it's going to be parity until the next wave when it gets pushed. So you really lose momentum in a game when you mess up like this. Okay, so he's coming back now. Power of Evil comes back, but it's too late. Sejuani already had to leave the jungle. She would have died if she stayed to 1v2 them. Because Ornn and Ezreal can always just move. It's not like Tristana and Braum automatically hold the tri-bush when they have the push. Okay, so Sejuani goes to her buff. Starts it late. Evelyn's... Wow. I think he just traded his stopwatch for Gnar ult. Cool. Okay, now Evelyn's invading. She knows that Sejuani went late to blue. They had vision on it from dot bush, looks like. Taking some raptors. Or they had vision on it from Azir too. He put the Wraith ward there. Ooh, I like that. I like the fact that Bjergsen is hugging the upper side of the mid there for the support of Evelyn, who stole 3 or 4 raptors, looked like. Haunter just backs. Still has not used his ulti. Bot lane, they really want to buy. Just ulti the wave. Ornn at some point went back for a sight stone. I don't know if he ran straight back to lane. Oh no, maybe he bought it. He bought it in lane. I really got to look up how Ornn works or play him a bunch of games. He can buy items from the lane, right? That's how he works. I'm not sure if Braum should already be back in base right now. I guess he wants to back with Sejuani. Or with Power of Evil. Alright, so he opted to let Trist back and then back afterwards. Ornn opts to stay in lane because he has this, purchasing power. So now they automatically get the push on the next lane because only Tristan is back and Braum has already awarded upper river and based, but now they're going to upper river and Power of Evil comes back to lane straight up ultis Bjergsen. Okay, let's back up and look at the setup of whatever play is about to happen. So, Haunter's back in top lane. Looks like he just won the push for Gnar. He's got his second purchase, and his TP is not up. Remember that Gnar saved his. Okay, but he has his ulti, and so he's just assuming, I never ever want to TP into a play anyway. Just straight up, I don't want to TP for lane swapping either. We're not going to lane swap because we don't have a Caitlyn who's like knocking down the tower already. So I'm just going to ulti into the fight, and you guys got to play 4v5 plus my ulti. And that's just that. Power of Evil comes back into lane, wants to ulti Bjergsen for a chunk. I guess I didn't see if Bjergsen matched backs with Power of Evil or if he backed first. But Ezreal and Ornn are now going to be going upriver because they got the push. Remember that Braum had to go back and that he'd already cleared upper river vision. Now Ezreal and Sven are going up there. And Sejuani's humping mid right now. Evelyn is nearby too. This is really good timing, by the way. Look at Ornn and Evelyn. They're arriving at the ramp at the same exact time. I don't like that they're split, but at least they get there at the same time. Ezreal already went back bot to get the next wave. This is something that you'll see, I think Sven and Bjergsen do a lot, where they had a roam timer, right? This is what I talked about with Power of Evil. They had a roam timer. So Ezreal or Bjergsen will go and accompany the beginning of the play. Then they'll go back to keep up pressure. Right now, if a play is initiated, then Tristana will lose this bot wave. If a play is not initiated, then Tristana has to counter Ezreal's pressure on the spot wave, or else Ezreal's going to get the push again and be able to apply pressure again. So right now, Sven is assuming we're not going to fight right now. I'm going to extend onto pressure, and we're gonna do multiple waves. So right now, Sven and Mithy should be thinking, okay, the roam timer's over, so we're just trying to securely clear vision and get out, and then Sven can join us on the next wave and make Tristana lose CS if we can keep it up. All right. Yeah, so for that kill, Tristana is going to lose some of that wave. And is Ezreal going to hop onto her? That would be so risky with the entire team behind him. No, he's just going to ult here. Huh. All right. Ooh, Evelyn's sneaky into mid. Nope, gets seen there. Maybe not. All right, so now... Boom. Nice ulti. Okay, now Ezreal already used his ult, so he can't exactly clear the wave, but Ornn is back now. Notice when Sejuani was in the bot jungle, when they make that play, the very first instinct from Eve should be immediately run topside jungle with Haunser's ult as support. I think this is a little late. I think she could have already done golems. Nara is warding down river. Yeah, she's going to take red here, it looks like. She knows... Okay, Sejuani now knows red is gone. She already took wraiths, looks like. Yeah, I think she probably could have gone a little bit earlier. Soren, or Haunser's going in to Tribush with that pressure. Ornn is roaming up to mid, and so they jump on Ezreal, but he's too safe. Literally, he's getting this all the CS. Wow, yeah. They couldn't even really get the wave pushed, even though they knew Ornn was missing. Ezreal seems pretty dang strong. Yeah, look, his ult is already up again, even though he burned it on Trist just for a chunk. Okay, so Trist backs and is missing the wave. Let's see if Braum can hold it. Braum's trying to hold the wave off. Nope, he lets it crash. What is Mithy doing? Oh, he's got his charge, that's right. Okay, I thought Ezreal was going to back to match Trist, but he stayed. So let's see what's going on here. Maybe it's a buy timer. Maybe he's going to back now, but Trist is already back in the lane, so this is really bad. Probably Ezreal didn't have anything to buy at this point, or had already purchased. Let's see, when's the last time he backed? Yeah, no, remember when he came back to lane and Mithy and them went north? Like, Ezreal already had his power spike. So, yeah, Ezreal already purchased. So Tristana goes back. And she got a Zeal. Woo. Okay. Looks like Haunser is basically just pinning Gnar at the turret now. Looks it seems like he's had the push the last 4 or 5 waves. Okay. Just got his back. They probably assume that Ezreal needs to get his back, and so they're just going to take Dragon off a tempo here. Did they see Evelyn anywhere? Yeah, they're pinging her right now. They know Evelyn's there. They know mid is even. They know Ezreal and Ornn are not on the wave. Yeah, look, Ezreal and Ornn are backing here. The wave crashes. Yeah, they've already pulled Dragon. So I guess they know that Ezreal needs to or wants to back right there. That he hasn't gotten it back since they came back for that first before Mithy died, whereas Trist had. Although it doesn't seem like such a power spike that they couldn't team fight them, especially given that top both have ultimates. Ooh, nice red hand off there. Holy cow, that's a lot of wards. Evelyn just walked through. All right, Bjergsen has won the push. Power of Evil is sitting at turret clearing minions, so they get to go into top river here for free with Evelyn. That's pretty cool. Look at that. How did he win that push? Oh, power reveal went to blue. Okay. Oh my god, look. Look at Sven's ulti. It hit red and would have hit blue if it was still there. That was so close to stealing blue. This is a cool location. Look, he shoots it right there. He's lining up to steal blue as well. Pretty freaking good timing. Oh, so close. God. All right, and he gets back for the wave. Looks like he's going to get it all. Ornn is... Ornn provides wave clear. Did you see that? This is one of the reasons that Ornn is so nice with Ezreal. Look at this. Ezreal has to, like, auto-attack this whole freaking wave to clear it, but now look. Look at that. He can clear this so fast now. With that Ornn ability. That's pretty sick. So the biggest problem with Ezreal is that you come back to lane, even if you have an advantage here, and you have this massive wave stacked against you, and now Tristana has all this free time, except he cleared it in half a second because Ornn got the clear. Come on, walk into that. Oh, he missed. All right. All right, so Tristana has the first move here. Looks like mid is even right now. The wave's crashing. Tristana's already moving. They assume Ezreal's pinned down for at least a couple seconds. Sejuani's joined. Do they have sight of Evelynn? OpTic Gaming does not have sight of Evelynn. TSM is doing things okay here. They haven't made a proactive play yet. They've tried to make that. They had that first power spike on Ezreal where they had Gauntlet and moved into Upper River, but then Sven went back for the next push while Mithy and Mike Young got caught. So that ended that play. That was basically their only opening in this early game for making a play. Tristana got back first for her buy and then came back with the tempo and secured Dragon. So that wasn't really like a power play on OpTic's part. That was more of a tempo play. Meanwhile, I think things are going super well for TSM. They're probably just saying, like, we don't need to make any plays. Like, Hanser is just smashing top lane into turret. He's had full pressure the entire game, and he's never been ganked once, which is crazy. The first thing you want to do is blow GP's flash, and then you want to expose his lane so that he can't push like this. Meanwhile, he's been able to CS probably pretty well. Looks like he's at 150, which is not horrible. But of course, it could be better. Considering that he blew his TP to get back to lane, could be better than that. Soren, meanwhile, is CSing almost perfectly, along with Sven. Hanser is really gonna have to up his CS game if he wants to. Now that he has Sven and Sven and Bjergsen on his team. I mean, Peter wasn't that bad, but I think Sven is even greedier than Peter is in terms of like his CSing. Not greedy as in, you know, thinking, just greedy as in his plays. All right. Okay, so this play setup, I really wish that they would drop a ward in this bush as they walk by, but they probably want to keep them for the fight. So they're going to go up and match pressure immediately. And let's see. Yeah, they have vision. They have these 2 vision wards going in the jungle. They know Braum is mid. They know Bjergsen is trying to clear the lane. And look, Bjergsen's hugging right side, even though Braum is mid. Bjergsen is hugging the right side, so they know that they want to match Braum's pressure here. And they know that there's going to be a fight about it. They're like, don't give up this pressure. That's what they're saying. They're saying, we have GP ulti, we have power spikes somewhere. We have, I mean, I think that right now Ezreal is just like twice Tristana. Look at Tristana's items. She has a BF sword. This is basically her only like effective fight item. Ezreal has a freaking gauntlet and damn, I forgot the name of this item. Anyway, he has some AD on there too. Soren has 1 completed item, bunch of resists, and Power Reveal has nothing. Okay, so this is a fight that they don't want to give up pressure here. They're saying, we do not let them enter. We do not let them take these wards. This is our river. That's what they're saying. All right, so let's see if it's true or not. See if it is their river. All right, that could have been better placed. He assumed that they was coming into it, I guess. All right. Mike Young gets annihilated without using ulti. No, he did use ulti. Okay. All right, dude. What happened here? Let's slow it down. Take a look. All right, so Soren's contesting the wave. Looks like first thing that happens is Mithy misses his ulti. Triss jumps. Mithy just sends her right back along. Misses it. Right now, Mike Young traded his HP positively on Acadian. So here we're good. Ornn goes in. Good positioning from Sven. The crab's a little bit annoying. Azir is taking the long way around. I don't like this. Bjergsen kind of like does this a lot, but I guess he was afraid there was vision in this line bush. He didn't want to get chucked for power fuel, and you don't want to move in a predictable way. But I feel like Bjergsen, if he was super aggressive and believed he could dodge every power fuel skill shot, he should be like right here. The problem is that Syndra can ulti and then E. So it's pretty impossible to dodge. So he can, I think that if he's in range of Soren can keep him, like Power of Evil can keep him more or less neutralized. So I guess I don't mind it so much he's going the long way, but I wish that he was able to cut through here. I think Hanser's ulti obviously was put here because he was thinking they were going to be coming this way into the fight, but he really wants to trap them right on this bush here so that they can't kite in and out of this bush and they can't sit here and auto attack. I like it when these kinds of GP ultis are placed properly over the entire bush. But anyway, Mike Young goes fully in. I think he flashed in, which was not a very good idea. He doesn't have any ulti helping him. Power of Evil's on the other side. Yeah, he just went in for the kill and then he ultied out. But he got exhausted. And then Hanser's ulti ended. And he didn't get the kill on Acadian. So yeah, just poor decision making from Mike Young. He shouldn't have flashed in, probably, unless he was 100% sure he could get the kill. I guess he misjudged his damage completely there. Maybe he panicked a little bit. Okay. It's still whatever. Look at bot lane. They got back first and they got the push. Okay, now I can't see what's happening. Looks like Azir's catching a turret. Hopefully he doesn't get... Power of Evil hasn't used her ulti yet. Hanser now has no ulti, and he's letting the wave push into him. Because he doesn't have ulti for lane. Smart. Okay, and they just take bot tower for free. Tristana had to back. Did Tristana have to back? I guess she really needed to buy Static Shiv. Ezreal still has his power spike, so they can literally just... if they can just keep Sejuani off of bot lane, they can take the turret here. I think they're going to back, though. I don't think Sven and Ornn are going to keep up this pressure. Sven and Mithy are going to keep up this pressure. Okay, maybe they are. All right, they're going in. They're going in to keep up the pressure, but they don't know that Sejuani is... All right, no, they did the right thing. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit questionable for them to even walk up there. Look at this right here. So, in order to take this turret, they need Sejuani kept off of them. They have one ward in bot river here. But they walk up. I guess maybe they're just saving their cooldowns, so it's fine. Yeah, because it doesn't look like he's hitting turret. He looks like he's just queuing at the Tristana. Yeah, he didn't try to hit turret. Good. All right. So Mike Young could have covered. If he could have covered, or if he's going to cover now, they can take turret. But pretty soon, Sven's going to have to back. So he has to cover now. Oh, they can't. How did Power of Evil win this push? He still has his ulti. He just won the push off of I guess an item spike. Yeah, I don't know. He just clears the wave first. And he's moving. All right. So roam timer. All right, now Power of Evil's roam timer is over. Remember what I talked about earlier? Here comes the mid lane. It's going to crash. Okay, and he missed it. Power of Evil. Come on, man. Look at this. Now Soren's getting first hit on the wave, and Power Evil should be there. If he's actually got strength right now, which it appears that he does in this matchup, he should have been forcing him off the wave before the wave even crashed. Look, now he's... Yeah, now it's equal. No. Soren's literally getting a free pink ward clear here. Of course, he can't enter bot side, but... All right. Mithy is matching with Mike Young. This is a... Soren is on the top side of bot lane, and he should be communicating, I can't enter. I'm not really sure that Mithy and Mike Young want to be even doing this. Like, in my opinion, Mike Young should already be on the red buff. Right here. He clears race. They see Sejuani heading toward mid right now. They know she's mid. Soren is literally hugging the top line bush. Hanser, meanwhile, has full control over top side. Mike Young just got his Raptors. There's no minions. There's no camps in bot side jungle. He should be going straight to red buff right now. Mithy is backing, looks like. He should finish his back purchase. They even know Tristana's moving. In a couple seconds, they're going to know Tristana's moving. No, they see her. They see her on the ward right there. Yeah, they should 100%. Mike Young should be on red buff by now. Like, right now he should head to red buff. Mithy cancels his back and gets called into the jungle. Oh, no, I see. He was trying to match Brahm's back, maybe? So he canceled it because Brahm didn't back. But anyway, this seems really silly. I don't even know why they're here. All right, so Mithy does a really smart thing here. Yeah, that was really well played from him. Like, he immediately realizes that he made a boo-boo. I think Sven maybe called Braum was coming. And he kites the right direction. And he dodges the stun with the unCCable spell. Pretty dope. And all he has to do is burn his flash. Styles his ulti. Posturing well. Not chickening out right now. Yep, he's still posturing with Soren, so he did actually get the ward clear that he wanted. He wanted to give Soren the ability to enter the bot side of mid to try to clear that line. I'm not really sure if he should have taken the Tribush path. I know Mithy should have gone here. I'm not really sure if he should have taken Tribush, though. Let's see. Yeah, Sven is positioned on lane. It's fine. Mike Young's behind him. Yeah, he should be allowed to take this. Mike Young should be here in the fight. I don't know what Mike Young's doing. Yeah, I feel like he thought maybe Mike Young was pathing this way. Probably should have. Anyway, they were like, "Oh, he doesn't have flash. Kill him, kill him, kill him." But they forgot that he's Ornn. I don't know. All right, now Ezreal is winning the push again. Tristan is literally taking the slow path back the lane. I guess Braum has to back, so she's just giving the wave. She's going to catch it at turret. Let's see what happens. Azir and Power of Evil are equal mid. He still hasn't backed. Soren must have a pile of gold. What is he saving for? Oh my gosh. He got the turret, but he almost... Okay, he's going to take the next wave too. This is really smart. I was going to say, like, he's kind of low to even catch the next wave, but looks like Sven stayed. Because he got chunked for the turret, Sven stayed to make sure he could clear the wave. Now they're backing together, but Trist and Braum are going to have this wave. This wave right here is too far ahead for them to catch it, so they're going to get one wave in on turret, and there's going to be nobody there to contest it. So now bot river is done for. For the next 30 seconds, they have full reign over it, and they're going to have tempo on the next wave as well. This is really bad before Dragon. I'm not really sure that I think Ornn should not have stayed for that wave. He should have backed, and he should be meeting with Mike Young right now to go into the upper river. If Ornn had backed instead of canceling his back to help with the wave, he'd be with Mike Young right now, and they would be walking into ramp, and they'd be contesting this Braum vision take like exactly 30 seconds before Dragon. So instead, he's walking back bot with Ezreal. That sucks. Soren got his back off. I think that it's too late. I don't know what his gold status is, but I would like to see this back like 30 seconds ago. You know, when they were like posturing between mid and PowerView was thinking of going back. They matched items. That's pretty cool. Meanwhile, Hanser's just dumping on Zig. I don't know what this is, but it looks painful. Man, he's just so safe. He hasn't been forced to flash. He can Hourglass Nar's ulti. GP is so strong, it seems like, with Hourglass to dodge ultis, because he has oranges and Hourglass now. So you can spend one on the spell that does the most damage, and he can spend the other one on the biggest CC. It used to be you had to CC to avoid the damage follow-up. Now you can just stopwatch the damage. All right, so now they're coming in late. This is plan B. Now that Oren's back late, we have plan B here. Kind of a risky entrance. What? Okay, so the mindset right now, Mithy's like, okay, we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. So he doesn't go in. He doesn't cast his ulti. He doesn't, yeah. He's thinking, I don't think he's panicking because he's Ornn, but apparently they don't think that they can win this fight in this choke when somebody gets the jump on them. They would rather get the jump on. This is like a mindset thing. So I'm going to go into sports psychology a little bit. First mover advantage in terms of the mindset. Like when you come in like this and everybody's focused on a single target, you have a big advantage in terms of momentum in the fight if you can just eliminate that target. However, if you're super aggressive the other direction, if you're like, aha, you haven't caught us, we've caught you, you can really catch people off their game. Mithy and TSM in general haven't really been a team to do that at all. I would say kind of the best team that lives by that example is CLG, where they won't back down from a fight very easily at all. Like G2 also. G2 is kind of insane in that regard. Like the fight would be foisted on them, and if it wasn't Sven, who always wants to kind of have a setup, then they would just straight up, reverse it. Or they'd try to reverse it. Well, it wouldn't necessarily work all the time. All right, so now this is when TSM's mental. This is when you feel good as a player. They're like backing off. You're like, we avoided the yank, and now they're running backwards, and we're chunking them with a Frost Gauntlet. Frost Gauntlet Ezreal. Bam. Yeah, so annoying. All right, but they just straight up start Dragon, and they have pressure. All right. This is OpTic is they either need, so TSM knows OpTic either needs to fight or back off and give the Dragon, because they totally gave up bot wave. Back a while ago they decided screw bot wave. Here, let's look back when they get right here. They decided screw bot wave. TSM is smart. They're playing off wave. Tristana's coming from base. She pathed straight to mid. Okay, so 0 bot pressure. So this is when TSM knows, in a second here, TSM's moving to mid already, and right there, they give up the wave. So Trist is like, okay, we have to fight now. We're going to give up this wave. So now it's like an all or nothing kind of thing, because they're going to miss this wave and the next wave. And if they miss the crash to turret, it's going to be really bad. Especially because Sven already has a 20 CS lead. I love Mike Young's positioning here. He's got the sweeper onto this ward, but he's not showing himself. But then I think the sweeper dies, so Sven activates his? No, he didn't activate his. He was sweeping all the way up. Why do I see a sweeping graphic over top of Sven right here? Right, did you see that? That was weird. Anyway. Okay. So this is really good wave control. Both top laners just backed, so Hanser has an insane item spike. He might even want to TP into a play here. If they had a river vision, complete river control, he could have TP'd in and defended Dragon, but right now they're just trying to take. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, they don't get Dragon, but they should win the fight. All right. I don't know. I feel like they could have got more off that. Where is Evelyn? How did Mike Young die again? Just a 1-for-1? They have all these advantages. He flashed in again. Dude, this guy. And he missed. He flashed in and missed. Anyway. Crazy. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I really, really dislike that they don't have river control here. That getting chunked bot turret for the bot turret and then having Orange stay to clear the wave, like set the tempo loss so that they could not get into upper river in timing with the support in the jungle right when their support was getting there. And I feel like if they could posture over the dot bush better, it would have been... the timing is just so key here. So yeah, so they lose the dragon. They go 1-for-1. Tristana catches the wave, so lost basically nothing there. Hanser used his ulti for essentially nothing. Oh, they got... No, they didn't get 2 kills. But they're going to get mid off tempo. But I guess it depends on if they get back on the map fast enough or else they could swing it back. Let's see if they actually have a tempo advantage here. They had tempo onto the mid lane, but now they're backing. They're going to swap. Okay, this is smart. And Power of Evil, or sorry, Arrow already knows it, and they're already heading top. Probably they were like, they know that Hanser has no ulti now. So they know that, like, oh, if we swap now, we can get top turret. And they can't stop us. They can't stop us with ulti. So they have to swap into us. So they're already top. Luckily, Sven and Mithy had already backed. Like, whoopsies. I don't know what happened there. Okay. All right. Now Sven and Mithy are catching. Tristana has tempo into river. I feel like this should be Sven and Mithy right now, but they traded this pressure here for mid turret. So this is the exchange for mid turret right here. Whereas Hanser is the first one to bot lane. And he's clearing out the push there. Thank goodness they know Sejuani is topside so that he can actually push this deep. He's going to try to probably clear this and get the heck out of dodge until they get vision of Sejuani. All right, Sven and Mithy are trying to meet with Mike Young and enter through mid. So they passed all the way to mid. Now they're entering the river here together with Bjergsen, who apparently has the push on Power of Evil, looks like. Yeah, they're just walking straight the freak in. Yeah, they definitely have the push there. And they know Tristana's top, so they're backing off smartly. Now Israel has to catch again. Orange walking with him. It's going to take a wave or two to equal this out. That if they can, if Mike Young and Bjergsen can play safe, they can just try to win pressure through top lane here. Mithy's backing, so I guess now they have an entire... They literally can't. Oh, they're going to both back. Does he have a big item buy? Bork? No, he canceled it. Orange going out to mid. Ezreal canceled his back. This is... So either... Like, Tristana just backed, so we know that she's Gucci. So TSM's going to have to absorb this pressure. Sven is not going to join them, and if he's going to back, yeah, he's backed. They just need to absorb this pressure. So there has to be no camps topside jungle. Looks like there isn't. They're going to contest blue, but they have maybe 45 seconds to get this pressure back. Mike Young is already on the bot side. This is good. So this is what you should do, you guys. Mike Young already went bot side and was like, screw this, see you later. And they just, like, let Tristana and Braum wander around and do nothing. You know, to pressure mid, and Bjergsen plays safe and doesn't get caught. Sven is back in base. He makes it back for the wave catch. Now they have to establish pressure on this. Okay, now they realize Ornn backed and went mid, so now Braum is backing. And buying more control wards. And they're ganking Trist. Ooh. Ho! That was sick. That was a long distance Ornn ulti. Okay, that makes up for his miss in the early fight. That Ornn ulti there. All right, now I think Sven and Mithy are saying if you cover top river, this is what they should be saying. If you cover top river and keep the jungler off us, we can take the turret. So here, look, they're not even really that scared of Sejuani. They're just like auto-attacking the minions. They're not even giving up their jungle. Yeah, so basically, OpTic got all of this pressure in the river here. And it looked like they had a strong map position, but they only got that pressure because of tempo. They didn't get it because they have an advantage, okay? They had tempo. And now the tempo is equalizing out, and TSM does not even need to be scared of this vision and also of the Sejuani walking in there. And I just realized I haven't really checked Twitch chat in a long time. Yeah, I'll check Twitch chat in a bit after we get through this game. Maybe I should catch up now. How's it going, you guys? NA is late to pick up on the fact GP is OP. Same for you. Hello, sir. I gaze upon your eyes, and I see the soul of a man who's partaken in the peyote. I have not. Hello, Goro187. I've never done peyote. They nerfed GP. Okay. This is one of the worst games to analyze. No, every game is good to analyze. He bought Targons instead of Relic. Ornn has Targons. Braum has Relic. Yeah. This is a brutal game to watch. Nail-biter. Without offending anyone, do you think it's true that Mike was the weakest player in TSM right now? Yes, he is definitely the weakest player in TSM right now, obviously. He's the rookie, right? One of the strongest players in NA? No, definitely not. Absolutely not. He's made several decision mistakes in this game already. Like the one where he was bot jungle and he should have been top jungle, and he should have been like he should have made Mithy back with the timer in order to get dragon. They had no dragon control, and he wasn't even. I guess he was kind of in position to move into dragon at the right time, but Mithy wasn't, and it's his job to make sure Mithy's there. So I don't see that like. Well, strongest player has nothing to do with like the stuff that you're doing on the screen can all be trained. It's the decision making that makes you a really strong player. Eve kites back pretty well. I think that this Mike Young is just flashing in. Alrighty. Yeah, he flashed in for dragon, but I don't think that's worth. I think he should have focused on the fight. If you give up dragon and they take dragon in a bad position and you 2-0 them on the fight, then you can take tower and get back with no tempo loss. So yeah, instead they won 1-for-1 and they got back and they took tower, but they exchanged tons of tempo for it. So they didn't really get anything out of Mike Young's flash. Even if they got dragon, I don't know that would have been worth it. It's just one infernal. They don't have any AD casters on their team. All right. So looks like Soren just straight up beasts mid down. Yeah, this looks like a 1v1. I don't think they either. Mid is assuming that jungler's around. All right, so now TSM's winning all 3 lanes, and they're pinging top turret right now. So this is miscommunication. TSM, Zen and Mythy just pinged top turret, and I think that they just said, we can take this. We can literally auto-attack it in their face. Mike Young is already in bot side jungle, so they gave up on that play. I think they're ganking bot, essentially. They're going to gank Gnar. So they're essentially saying, okay, our win condition is GP here. Like, if we just give him more pressure, he can take bot turret in their face too. And so Sven and Mythy now, they can auto-attack turret if nobody's around, but they got to be safe. They can't just auto-attack turret in their face, because Braum can just, jump, exhaust, ulti, and initiate the gank for Sejuani. Sejuani's got a lot of sticking power, and Sejuani has ulti and flash too, so yeah. So let's see what they do. Sven right now is hitting turret, but he doesn't. But Tristana's not in lane. Okay, now they're in lane. Let's see if he's hitting turret. No, he's backing off. Yeah, so he's letting the minion wave crash right now, and he's backing off, and that's because they're essentially just trying to kill Gnar, which doesn't seem to work that well. I don't think Mike Young gave away that he was there, so it was just Soren showing the move. Now he's clearing it aggressively. This is super aggressive. Nice dodge. And man, Sven got a hard chunk there. So now they definitely know that Mike Young was bot side because now this is super aggressive and they just give up turret and they give up wave and everything. I don't know. I don't know if this is the right decision, you guys. Like, why long gank the Gnar lane instead of playing to your pressure? Like, GP, if you just keep everything away from him, he's winning, okay? You don't need to be bot side right here. GP did this all by himself, didn't take a single iota of damage from any other champion. So Mike Young and Soren should be contesting with their pressure, should be contesting this vision, or Mike Young should be sneaking camps. But because he's on this side, Soren has to play to bot side. He can't walk in here alone. He needs Mike Young with him. So again, this is another decision. I don't know if the decision was Mike Young's, but let's be honest here. He's controlling his champion. So he needs to be in the right place at the right time, and this is a pointless gank. Look, Mike Young's already trying to go back topside. Look. He goes here, forces Bjergsen to have to play to bot side of the map. Then he's already pathing to top side. Looks like from the ping that Sven and Mithy communicated, but Soren's already has his roam timer and is going bot. So I feel like this is kind of Mike Young's fault. Although it's Bjergsen's fault for finishing the roam. And now Mike Young is, well, at least I'll get the camp. Top lane's already lost. Looks like he's about to get chunked here. Yeah, so they gave up the wave. They gave up the pressure. Sven gets a huge chunk on him. And then they have to give up this whole turret. All because Mike Young walked into bot side jungle. When his bot lane was perfectly primed to take top turret in 2 or 3 waves of pressure if they just could have camped river and camped here. Ramp. And instead they needlessly tried to give pressure to a GP who has full pressure in the lane and does not need a kill to manhandle himself. I mean, he could push the lane and take all the bot side jungle. He can push the lane and he can auto attack the turret once with his fire sword. He can push the lane and he can ulti on the other side of the map. Like he's got full freedom here. He doesn't need to kill the Gnar. Killing the Gnar gets him at best like half a turret, maybe a turret, and some tempo and a buy. All right, everybody backs. Same time. 26 minutes. Dragon in 30 seconds. Looks like they're going to do Dragon as a 5-man play. So they're not going to try to. They're not going to try to take Dragon off of GP tempo, so they didn't send him topside. And they're not going to try to take Dragon off of AD carry tempo, so they didn't send anybody top. They should have probably sent Hanser top off of his back after the blue buff. And he could be right now hitting turret, ulting into the fight. And then, yeah, so if they have position, GP, it's good for GP to be there because he can drop his barrels and they have to walk in on this position. But, ooh, naked Ezreal ulti. I guess he just has a really low cooldown. Boom. Super forced. They want to, I guess they just want to push them out. I don't know. I feel like they could have just gone and start Dragon and done this exact same thing when OpTic wanted to walk in on them instead of trying for the catch. But this works. Yeah, so they take Dragon. And now they got to stabilize waves. Looks like they're going to set up for Baron. So they send Hanser back bot. And they're trying to hold mid, which they do. Nice chunk. Hanser is zoning from bot. He clears the pink. That's good that he's looking for that instead of clearing the minions first. Thank you. Top wave crashed, and they're missing all of it. Sweet, took turret. Yeah, so not sure about the attempt on the catch, but bad decision making from OpTic. They don't prep top wave, so they don't have timing on either side wave, and they actually get punished by missing a few minions top side, and they lose the turret from it. So, and now Hunts are backs, and the entire TSM roster has just backed for Baron setup. So here we go. They should get top wave pressure. They should get vision to secure this very deep push. And then they should get a deep push, and then they should go into river. Ornn right now is just chilling on dot bush. I guess he's safe because he has his escape. Or he has tempo. Not really sure how he knew to be safe there, but apparently he knew. Even though there was nothing pushed yet. Okay, now Ezreal is moving prematurely to join. To join with Ornn because he can't push top anymore. They don't have security over the river. They gotta secure river from some sort of pressure on the map from mid lane. Looks like Mike Young is just chilling on the wrong side of the map from Baron. Now Ornn's face checking. They have a support face checker, not a jungle face checker. Okay, and they initiate here. They have to know Evelyn's nearby, and they have to think that they have an item and they have at least equal parity or an item advantage here if they're going to take this fight. So I'm guessing that they think that they can pull this off, although I don't really see how. TSM's face checking in. They know that they can win the fight if they face check into anybody. They have GP ulti up again already. They have bot lane push, so if Gnar TPs into the fight, TSM can just back off and take bot tower. They're fighting in a choke here. And they're fighting in the river. Look at how much damage Ornn has taken so far. This is the support versus the jungler. He shouldn't be trading. First of all, he shouldn't be trading HP for nothing. So this is a really bad. Look at that jump in right there. See? He's going to be trading HP for HP. But his DPS is nowhere near able to exchange damage onto the Ornn right now. So he's just taking free damage for nothing. From the Azir. All right. Evelyn's flanking. Yeah. This is just a Cadian being on the wrong page from his team. Good block of the Ezreal ulti. Oh, this is so bad for them. Oh my god. 3-man Ornn ulti. That was good. Leads to nothing except pressure. Okay. I guess they should. Yeah, I was just going to say they should start Baron. I mean, the thing you want to do with this pressure is force them to come back in instead of back. They still have Azir ulti, so they should start Baron, and then as soon as GP's there, they should turn on whoever comes close. But they shouldn't turn on the support. They should keep damaging here and let the support come in. They should wait till they see. They should wait till they see Power of Evil or Acadian or somebody. Where did Tristana go? How did she die? Oh, they turned on Trist. Okay, sorry. I thought they turned on Lemonation. No, they turned on Trist, who died instantly. All right, start Baron again. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Okay, they're going to wait for Sven to hunt down. No, he's going to push the wave? All right, he shouldn't be pushing this wave. All right, they're just going to give up. They don't want to take the 50-50. Oh, jeez. Something's happening to GP. Boom. Toasted. Soloed out. All right, so the play is over and typical brain-headed scattering. So Bjergsen's recalling on a ward. Sven is clearing minions. Mike Yen and Mithy realize there's a pink ward here, and they both are needed to auto-attack that, even though there's literally 3 pink wards in the pit. GP is just randomly walking mid instead of recalling with Bjergsen and walking back out bot with a refreshed purchase. He's taking the shortcut mid. Yeah, he's trying to walk back to bottom, I think, but he should be recalling this team for tempo. See, everybody's recalling here. Even Sven wants to recall, so GP should recall as well, just in order to make sure that his path leads from base to map instead of transitional. Luckily, Trist is dead, so They can't really start Baron. They're going to defend mid turret, but Bjergsen canceled his back, so now OpTic actually has tempo. They're going to be first out with their buys, and Triss is going to be the first one back on the map. Whew. That was 100% Bjergsen damage, I think. Sick. All right. Let's see. So Bjergsen stays on the map. He does not buy, and he gets tempo back for TSM to get the buy timer. So now his team is back, and he needs to base. So they're going to have to give up pressure while he bases and purchases. Or no, they're just going to initiate because he doesn't need any item buy. They're going to catch Power of Evil with a long-range Ornn ulti and a GP ult, which they're going to put in the choke. And OpTic has to kite through it. OpTic should not kite through this. They should all go in right now. They shouldn't even be in the river, but they have tempo. So they have priority to do this, but they should kite to top river. Yeah, so they know that they're zoning them off here and that they can win this fight. And OpTic either needs to take this fight or they need to kite into the top river. Look. This has to be the worst feeling ever. Arrow queues up his jump. Acadian has his jump in, and then they're both going into the GP ulti. I mean, come on. That's like... I bet Lemonation's about to hop onto frickin' Power Evil too. Yeah, that's got to be like the worst feeling of all time. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. Whatever, OpTic. Okay. Yeah, so they know that they have a, 40-second timer, and they have waves push, so they're going to take the pressure and go to mid. Hanser's already going bot, and they don't have ult, and they didn't kill the jungler, so they don't want a 50-50 Baron, and they probably think that they can't keep, as a 5v4, they probably can't keep Acadian off of the Baron as a 5v4. They don't have a turning tool because they don't have Hanser's ulti right now, and bot wave is crashing. So I like this, that they took turret, river control, vision, and bot lane setup. They're setting up for the next GP ulti, essentially. So they take full river control off this, and Ornn is able to back for more sight stones or more wards, and Bjergsen should get a back off now too, although he's farming wolves. So maybe he did get that back after Baron, and I didn't see it. He's giving midwave now? No, he's walking with midwave. Okay. Ornn's not back yet. That sucks. They're just going to give over some of the river control now. Because Ornn is their front man here. Because Evelynn is kind of like a just let them come in jungler. Like Sejuani can just walk in as soon as she's back with tempo, even though Braum is on the way. But like if Ornn is on the way, Evelynn can't do this. So that's kind of a disadvantage. Everything depends on Mithy's position on the map as far as their ability to face check. So he's really, really crucial in this team comp. If Mithy's in the wrong place, like basically from 26 minutes onward, if Mithy is in the wrong place, they lose this game. But luckily, they have one of the best supports in the world in terms of being in the right place at the right time. So they don't need to worry about that. Good trade, TSM. All right. This is good for TSM. Gnar has already joined the fight by walking. So bot wave is prepped. Let's see. When does Gnar leave? GP goes mid early. Let's see. Gnar never goes to the wave? No, he goes to the wave here. GP leaves the wave at the midpoint. So this is neutral. Wave is neutral right now, and he's going to group. I'm looking at Hanser right now. Hanser. Okay, Hanser sees Gnar here, so he sees Gnar not going to the wave, so he doesn't go to the wave either. He stays halfway. Now he's just going straight mid, looks like. I don't know if he took the crab or not, I couldn't tell. No, he just goes straight mid. So he's walking mid, chilling in the line bush. As soon as he sees, I guess maybe he's just going to group up and they're just going to force Baron. That's his thinking now. Yeah, so he's doing a shift play. Azir's shifting to mid. Hanser's going to hold, or to Baron. Hanser's going to hold mid wave. They've got top push. They're just going to start Baron right now. They know that Power of Evil just went to, that Gnar was just prepping blue. for Power of Evil. So Haunter was just like, hey, let's do Baron. He goes mid. They should start Baron right now. They should start Baron right now. There's no mid wave here. TSM shouldn't be here. This is OpTic Gaming. Like, you see people and you're like, hey, let's ARAM it because they're standing there. But look, there's no mid wave to contest. It's not coming for like 25 seconds. They could be forcing the fight in a much better choke. They could be sitting at Baron with zero vision from OpTic, and they could force OpTic to come in through all of these chokes with a GP standing in mid lane, you know, with barrels set up, ready to join the fight with his ulti, and also to clear mid wave long range with a triple barrel. Like, I think that if he sets up his barrels at mid tower, he can literally clear the entire wave long range, and then it doesn't matter if OpTic says, hey, we give Baron, let's barrel down mid and force TSM off Baron. They can't force anybody off Baron because Haunter can just clear the way with his ulti with a triple barrel, or he can, yeah. So anyway, this is dumb. I don't know what they're doing. Yay, they're air-ramming it. All right, so I guess what they said was Haunter go back bot. We don't like this play. Maybe they want to do Drake instead. Okay, who'd they catch? Ornn? No, they caught Bjergsen. Okay, he uses his shuffle to get out. They don't get him. All right. So they traded Power of Evil ulti, Braum ulti, and Sejuani ulti. We used up Ornn. Used up Haunter. I can't tell if Haunter ultied there. When did he ulti? Yeah, he ultied there. Man, he has a fast cooldown. All right. Unfortunate. Haunter smartly abandoned that pink ward. Thank you for not dying there. Nice barrel chunk. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. And they get the second Infernal from this. So it was a good exchange from OpTic for the second Infernal. But TSM should have not been mid in the first place. They should have been starting Baron, or they should have been set up for Infernal like 45 seconds before that. They should have used the blue buff to set up for Infernal if they wanted that. They have GP. They need to be at these places on time. And then fight at the objectives, not at the lanes. All right. OpTic is still hesitating to enter the mid, or enter the river. They're not hesitating now. Sejuani zoning for Trist. Ornn's back in base. Ezreal's trying to make sure top is pushed, but he had to abandon the wave because he can't see. They're checking Baron because they're blind. Evelyn has to kind of pseudo face check now in order to get some vision down. Can't truly face check because Ornn is in base. He's coming back out. All right. Bjergsen is doing his thing and maintaining control over mid wave. This is good. They've stabilized again. Haunter's... Where is Haunter? Is he grouped? He's grouped and he has ulti up. Yeah. Right? I don't see him on the map, so I assume I can't see him because he's like underneath Bjergsen or something, but he's not bot lane. Bot lane's push, so clearly now they want to set up here and they want to put barrels on ramps and stuff. So he's got a barrel in line bush probably, and he's just kind of chilling there. They should maintain control of this mid wave. Haunter is not sitting at turret right now with a triple barrel ready, so they need to maintain control of this mid wave. They couldn't have, like, you can give up mid wave if you're forcing them to choose Baron versus mid turret. But if they started Baron now, it'd be far, far too late to trade, and they'd be forced off of it with the pressure from mid. They might even lose 2 turrets. So they need to control this mid wave. They have to either take this fight or force them off. So hopefully they triple barrel him here. It looks like there's a ward on him, though. Is there a ward on him? I think there is. They should have swept line bush first. They know Haunter's there, right? Yeah, they have a ward on him. And they still got hit with the barrel? That's pretty silly. Oh, finally. They cleared that ward. My gosh. Yeah, Hanser doesn't buy a control ward because he's got 6 items. That sucks. But he should have controlled his own bush. All right, positioning. You have poke from the line. Hanser is out of range from the line bush. I feel like he could still maybe be in the line bush. I like the Ornn is in the lane with Hanser because they're going to clear the wave. I'd rather have Hanser in the line bush than Bjergsen in the lane, though, for clearing the wave. Where is Evelyn? Where's Evelyn? Kind of zoning the Gnar, I guess. All right. This is a really good choke. So now, if they can maintain control of line bush, look, there's no mid wave for about 7 seconds. They probably could have jumped on elimination here. What's gonna happen? I feel like Bjergsen, Sven, and Hanser can one-shot elimination from this position right now, where he's standing. Like, this is the sucky part of Braum, is that he's kind of like not that good at face checking at 36 minutes because he can get one shot by all this damage. And I'm not really sure this is the best position to come in from, but like somebody needs to help Power of Evil escort him around. Power of Evil should probably be grouped with his Trist. But they, for some reason, they're contesting line bush here. What they should do is they should enter line bush from mid with Sejuani and Nard out off of the minion wave, and they should enter line bush from mid. I don't think that coming in split in these two chokes against a GP and a Nazir who can zone you one way or the other is a good idea. Let's see what happens. Oh. Yeah, so they decide to go on the split team. Sven has his ulti. He's kind of waiting for the shield to go down. I think the shield was maybe set up prematurely, thinking that Sven's ulti is going to come in. And I wonder when Bjergsen's going to make his move. Who's he going to target? Okay, Mithy decides to target the DPS to zone them off while they're finishing the catch. The Ezreal ulti comes through, and it's not blocked by the Braum shield, so insane timing. Literally went off as soon as the Braum shield came down. Here we have a barrel chain coming through. Stunned. I'm not sure who that was. It's like, yeah, it was Power of Evil. Oh, man. That was close. Okay, well, he's chunked. Not dead, though. Ooh. Wow. I don't know if he knew how close he was to killing him. All right. Sven is rushing to top. They're taking blue as fast as they can. They're going to try to get pressure or tempo off of this back, but really they probably should have matched backs. Now they have no Hanser ulti, so they're basically saying we give up mid here because they know it's going to be a 4v3. So they gave up mid for Sven and Hanser to go bot and Sven to go top, except that Sven didn't finish going top. He should be top right now. He should be taking advantage of this. Like, they already gave up mid when Hanser left. So, yeah, they see Sejuani coming in on mid right now. They're pinging it. I wonder if no, TSM wasn't pinging it. They didn't know. But they should have known. All they did was chunk elimination. It's the only person they chunked. And they see 1-2 people on the wave. They see Sejuani on a ward. They know Power of Evil's coming. He wasn't that chunked. Okay. I guess they just didn't realize that they were sacrificing mid-turret for pressure on the side waves. But Sven should have got that second push off. Okay, Hanser, meanwhile, almost has his ulti back up. About 15 seconds. Nope, I lied. More like 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. Nope. I'm not really sure who he was aiming for. Maybe he was scouting Baron? No, he wasn't scouting Baron. What? Was he trying to do a long-range catch of Power of Evil without vision? Like pulling it like out of vision? Oh, I see. He was trying to help Mike Young here. He's trying to pull this from out of vision so they don't see. He's trying to assist Mike Young catching Power of Evil here on this choke. And if Power of Evil like comes north or south, like it might catch him then, yeah. But anyway, good look. All right. And meanwhile, Hanser, I don't know, this is Nars made a huge mistake here. He hung around for way too long. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's not needed to clear wards. He doesn't need to be doing anything he's doing, but he's way delayed. Oh, and Mithy accidentally stopped his back with the pull. I don't even think he knew Nar was there. He was trying to catch Power of Evil, and he stopped Nar's back. That's hilarious. Okay. So now Hanser literally got the wave shoved all the way in and is backing with a free tempo, the freest of free tempos ever freed. Got the turret even off of the minions. Sick. And Ornn's getting a free back off of this too because they know Nar is bot, and Power of Evil is nowhere in sight on this wave, so they know she either has to be in base or on blue. And so basically this is Evelyn can face check everything, Sven can face check everything. Okay, now Nar's moving. Now this is weird, but they have to know he's moving. They have to know he's moving because he's not on the wave. So they're okay. Nar's not on the wave, guys. He's clearly coming mid. Okay, Hanser's already mid. Nar has to come mid because Hanser already moved. So if it's like 10 minutes earlier, Nar stays bot and keeps pushing and TPs into the fight with a Nar bar, with a high Nar bar. Because they have Sejuani for face checking, and they have Braum to kind of help with the Sejuani face check. But now, Baron dies too fast for a TP. So if Hanser walks in groups, you as the top lane Nar, you kind of gotta. Oh freaking A! What happened? All right, I bumped my numpad. I'm actually gonna turn that off. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay. He joins. They think they're going to catch Bjerg. So they're contesting midwave. Midwave's crashing. Here we go. Midwave's crashing. TSM is contesting with one person. Where is everybody? Bjergsen gets jumped on. Take some chunk. Okay. Power of Evil is north. They jumped for the chunk on Bjerg. That seems okay. This seems still safe. They can back off. Like, OpTic Gaming can just move right here, even if all their DPS comes out. Oh, holy cow. Sejuani just literally jumped into the line bush. That was actually pretty smart. You know, the flanking Sejuani. So instead of face-checking line from controlling the midwave, they say contest the midwave, and Acadian's like, I'll come in from here. And he literally comes in from Wraith Bush and jumps into the middle of their team. Cool. Only problem is they have Ezreal, so he's not in any danger. And they have GP, who is literally the worst person to walk into in the entire game. Oof. Oof. Man, GP is so RNG. It's like you hit a triple barrel or a double barrel and you win the game. You one-shot their AD carry. Or you miss it and nothing happens and he does 0 damage as a champion. Okay, let's see about this tempo back. Why do they need to back? Okay, Bjergsen wants to back. He does so where? He does so on a pink ward. They don't see him. That's good. Evelyn is kind of pseudo-flanking, or was she pushing top? Nobody's pushing top. Top wave is insane. Bot wave is insane. OpTic is like either dumb here, or they're just letting this stuff push because they know that they need to contest as 5, and so they're just bleeding minions here. So why they're like 10k down already. They just have no side lane control the entire game with this Gnar. And they've been losing to the Ezreal too, so they have no side lane control out of the Trist either. They just realized top turret needs to be cleared. Okay. Power of Evil shows top. This is when they should kill somebody or take full Baron control. Okay, they take full mid control. Look, they get mid control from that because there's no way that OpTic can walk up to this wave with Power of Evil showing top or they would die. So now they're posturing. They enter through line. And, oh man, he's just out of range of that ward. Come on, Soren. Once again, Dragon is up right when they want to make this play. Hanser's ult is almost back up. He's saying, guys, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Just chill. Bjergsen is doing this long-range mid-clear thing again. This is what got him stuck last time, was his team was in line, and he was clearing mid-long range, and he got jumped on. Now, Evelyn is right side, and for some reason, flanking, and for some reason, Hanser is doing a flank here too. Maybe they want to ward Dragon so that they know they're going to take it, but Evelyn can just go do that for free. I feel like Hanser should be with the Ornn 100%. I don't like this positioning at all. They can just zone them off mid the long way around and then know that they have a forced team and that they can enter. Yeah, so then they enter into left line for free. The priority here should be to trade Baron for Elder Drake. If you have to lose an objective, you lose the Elder Drake and you take the Baron because then you wait for the Elder Drake to die off and then you win the game. So you shouldn't give up left line bush like they just did here. So Hanser effed up. He should have been. He was like, I want to land a barrel somewhere and win the game, but he should have just been sitting patiently in left line, zoning them off of it. Now they see him, and they know he's there, and so they can just walk straight up to this line bush. Look, it's even Trist face-checking it, for crying out loud. They see every single TSM member. All right, so now they have like 10 seconds of pressure until TSM can catch this mid wave again and force them off of it somehow. All right, Bjergsen gets chunked. Mithy is not with the team. Whew, that E forward. Still nobody dies. All right. They're just going to start Baron. No, they're going to bait Baron. Man, they have such good vision control for like having a couple seconds of river control. There should probably be a sneaky ward here, and there should be a sneaky ward here where I'm putting my little cursor here. There should be a vision piece there too, but because this one is pretty sweepable, pretty normal to have that there. This one doesn't always get hit, but kind of reveals when people start Baron. So I like that one. Okay, this seems good for TSM. The only problem is that they kill Baron so fast at 41 minutes that this is really dangerous. They could just give it over. Ooh. But they know that they have no GP ulti, so it's now or never. They push them off the damage. This is crazy. They let it regen. I don't know why they let it regen to full. They should have just finished it. They probably didn't want to take the 50-50. So they're not as bad as FlyQuest with taking all those 50-50s. That was insane by FlyQuest. That was just... I mean, the last one was fine. The first two were just nuts. Yeah, this is why you can't start Baron if you don't have control of midwave. Because like TSM can choose to just barrel down and take the inhib right now, or they can choose to contest this Baron. Why is Bjergsen all the way over at Elder? I don't get this right here. This positioning is so weird. I guess he's searching for wards right now. Yeah, he finds a pink maybe. Or he's taking Crab. Now Evelyn's over there. Evelyn. This is the kind of stuff you really have to look out for late game tendencies. Like these habits to just kind of wander into the bot river here. Like Mike Young is so far away from Baron right now. Like Mithy is in the right position, right? He knows what the heck is going on. because you drill late game instincts. You cannot make a single mistake in late game, like positioning on the map. You all of these early game habits where you're just kind of like, I feel like going here, I feel like going here, I feel like going here. None of that works after 40 minutes. You can't just like impulsively wander around. You have to think about everything you're doing. And Mike Young being this far away from Baron right now with 0 wards on it, like, okay, in another scenario, Mithy gets caught here, dies, they take Baron, and everybody goes, Mithy got caught and lost the game. No, this is Mike Young losing the game right here. Like, there's no way he should be this far away from Baron. And I think Bjergsen was like going to take advantage of their moving off here. So he's already going into the river to look for pinks, and he's assuming they're just sweeping. But I don't know. I feel like he could be here as well, maybe a little bit. I don't know. I feel like Mike Young just kind of wandered over there because he was there. But anyway, Mithy's the only one in the right position. He's pinging it. Yeah, that was scary. Look, they could have finished it before Eve even got there. They don't even know that she's not there. They could have finished it. Sick. All right. So he has a little bit of learning to do on his late game decision making. That's for sure. All right. This is cool. I love these kind of moves. They know that it's invisible because they cleared out the pink ward before, and they can just do it off tempo. Now the big question is, what are they going to do about this? Because there's no way they can get back out on the map fast enough to take Baron. I don't know, TSM. This is the losing trade. Like, this is the trade you make when you are bad at the game. Not when you're bad at the game. When you're worse off in the game. But you have all the cards in your hand. Everything. You could have pushed mid and pushed top and pushed bot and yeah, whatever. All right, so now they have to stall for 5 minutes. Let's just fast forward. OpTic should group as 5. They should prep one side wave. They should give up another side wave. They should group as 5, and they should push mid, and that's what they're doing. Looks like TSM's trying to kind of hold them off while Hanser reverses pressure. Then they should, okay, so they send Gnar to catch. Then Hanser should go bot and split the map, push and pull them, and OpTic should prep the top side wave, and then they should group 5 as mid for the final part of the Baron push. Nope, they're going to go bot. That's smart. They shouldn't group 5 mid. I don't know what I was saying. Sorry. They should group bot for sure. It's a way better positioning against this team. All right. There looks to be a fight. So they know Gnar has got a TP in. Sejuani goes super deep. Oh, man. That was a Eve getting blown the heck up. And nobody is dead on OpTic side yet. Let's see. All right, so they want to fight them off of the wave, and or they want to fight them when they get a catch. Zen is not in the fight yet, but it's fine. It's not initiated. Mike Young flashes in, gets Buster shotted out. Oh. Yeah, he didn't even get a single auto attack off. I think Mike Young is a little bit overeager here. In every single fight, he's using his flash aggressively and then not finishing the play. So, I mean, the champ's fine. I feel like he just needs a little bit more patience. I think he's playing an assassin, but he doesn't have the patience of Bjergsen to wait. Like, Bjergsen literally hasn't ultied this game, I don't think. He's holding it, like, brutally long. And I think that Eve could be thinking along the same lines. He should take lessons from Bjergsen on how to hold an ulti, or how to hold your cards. Because, like, this isn't bad, right here. Look at Acadian. Like, they can just walk him down to death as long as nothing's happening on the other side of the fight. Just got this Azir thing going on. You know, you got this Ezreal slowing thing going on. You're just like, dinky dinky dink. You got this Ornn ulti coming in. You got this whole freaking GP ulti that got a kite through. So if you don't go in there, it's just kind of like you just keep pressuring them, you know? You just keep on this side and you're like, ha ha ha, look at me. I'm over here. I can kill you any second. And they're like, oh, there's an Eve on top of us and there's a whole bunch of people burning down our lane. And we got a freaking Ezreal chasing us with a freaking boot on his hand that looks like a golden, not a golden glove, a blue glove. All right, so yeah, anyway. Mike Young throwing the fight again, maybe? I don't mind committing for the play if you can finish it. But that's 3 times he's committed to play without finishing it. So, patience, young Padawan. Give up the dragon, take the tempo win. Pressure them from the top side. Think like a Kha'Zix, you know. Show yourself to them and say, like, I'm here and you can't kill me because I have my ulti, but I will kill you at any point. In the meanwhile, your team is just chasing them down with a red buff, blue Ezreal. Oh, he switched his gauntlet for a Triforce. Okay, must have been a while ago. I didn't even notice. Needed more DPS. What was the first flash? Oh yeah, onto the Sejuani. Yeah, first flash onto the Sedge. Here we go again. Ooh, that was a really nice Ornn pop-up. Man, and another 3-man taunt there, and then here comes Gnar. He gets chunked out before he even enters the fight. That's pretty good. Imagine if Gnar entered in angry, jumped in instead of out. That would have been much, much nastier. That was almost the game right there. Look at this. Imagine Gnar comes in here. Bam. And he's fully angry and big. Of course, they're calling this because they're looking at him TPing. He's on the wave. Okay. And okay, they know he's not angry. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Who knows? Maybe they don't know that he's not angry and they're just taking the biggest risk of their lives here. But look right here. Imagine Gnar comes in as Gnar. Oh. Can you imagine that? The Ornn ulti didn't hit him. He just jumps onto those 3 people and Gnars them onto the wall. Game over. Yeah, he's not stunned right now. Sick. Jesus, that was risky. Oh, man, TSM. I don't know about this. Did my camera freeze? That's funny. Let me fix it. It doesn't really matter. Like, my camera's not even showing much, right? You're probably not staring at my beautiful face. Okay, TSM. What do we got here? You should win this game pretty easily. With this fed a GP. Like, seriously. It cannot be that hard to win this game with this big of a GP on your team. And this big of an Azir. You just you got his little ulti thing, you know, make sure they can't take Baron, let him push a side wave up and walk to you, get pressure onto the objective first, let him set up his barrels, and you're done. They cannot walk in on you. Okay, they let him get pressure on a side wave without losing Baron, okay. Ornn got some deep vision there so that he can pressure it again. Notice how Mithy went in here and threw some deep vision so he gets the push mid a little, and he goes in, he's going to throw some deep vision here so that Hanser can come back to the bot lane, and he will be semi-secure from a gank. Not fully secure, but semi-secure from a gank here. Look at that concave vision here. Look at that. That is all for Hanser to side lane push, while TSM sits on Baron. Baron's not for 15 more seconds. But this is a 50-minute Baron, so it's going to die instantly. Okay, yeah, so... late to objective and TSM. Name a more iconic duo. Oof, that was a nice shield. All right. So how should they prevent this? Well, first of all, Baron is in 30 seconds. So Mithy should already be in base coming out with his wards, because he's the face checker. Hanser should probably not have walked over and sat in the blue buff. Probably should just instantly recalled instead of wandering over into the jungle. Or he should have walked to mid and just said, screw it. What is he going to buy? Like, let's see what he buys. Show me the money. He buys an amazing nothing. Oh wait, no, he did buy something. What did he do? Did he sell that fist thing? No. He upgraded his Trinity Force? Can you upgrade your Trinity Force? Oh, the Ornn thing, the Ornn passive. Sick. Okay. Okay. So, but that doesn't matter if you lose the game. So he probably should have walked over to mid. Although they can't even face check without Mithy there, so kind of irrelevant. And they saw him backing. All this vision control. He walks into... Okay, I hate this. Hanser, you have to get back to base. Walk down the lane and back here, okay? Instead, you walk to where they're going to have vision, and you back literally on a frickin' ward. And then they have full clarity. Of course, you're GP, so you have ulti. Thank God. But come on, man. Boom, you're in base. They know it. They should pick the first person they see. Bjergsen here is dancing with death. Okay, they check Baron with the Ezreal ulti. Now they check with the Wraiths. They should have saved the Wraiths. They should not have used a Wraith there. Ornn is just in time to check. Just in time. Now they're going to 50-50 it, but it doesn't matter. Sometime this game, Bjergsen is going to ulti. At some point. Maybe. No, they don't get anybody. Oh my God. They want to continue the play. He's just going to flash it, I guess? No, they should fight it. They should fight it. Man, Hanser, balls of steel there. Just hiding in the corner. Does not flash. He's like, fight me, fight me, fight me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is not how you deploy a Baron. Just so that everybody's aware. You get Baron like this. You back, you prep your bot wave, and you go 5-man top. Or you prep your top wave and you go 5-man bot. This is not how you deploy a Baron. They're like, oh, let's go to top wave and escort it in with Baron buff. Yeah, meanwhile, yeah. So, thank you, OpTic, for handing TSM the game here. Appreciate it. Oh, that was sick. Did you see that prom? Reverse shield on the Ornn ulti. Okay. He used his ulti on Sven instead of on Hanser. I think he probably should have used the ulti on Hanser to force him to flash. But anyway, now he has flash in the fight. Acadian is really out of position here. Let's see, what does he do? Does he go in? He cues in on the... Look. How did Sven get over there? How did he get over there? Oh, he E'd in. Okay. If this is double lift, take bets, everybody. I want to know. This is double lift. Does he flash this? Or does he lose TSM the game? Maybe they were watching Worlds and they were like, oh, dude, TSM's AD carry just used his E into the fight. If we catch him now, there's no way he can flash this in time and we win the game. Except it was a different AD carry. I'm pretty sure double lift would have flashed it. Sure he would have flashed it. Positive he flashes all this. Look. So Sven E's in. They're like, oh, the game! The game! Here it is! Gah! Sejuani ulti. Braum ulti. Sejuani Q. Yoink. Ba-ching! That's like, he got the little plus 100 gold there. He's like, plus 100 gold and win the game. Sejuani goes in. Game over. Charmed. Okay. No! Chase them down! This is when I miss G2, you guys. This is why I had so much fun coaching G2. I had to rein them back. I had to try. I didn't do a very good job of this at all. But I had to try to put little horses' reins around them and be like, nay. But with TSM, I spent the entire split being like lighting fires under their butt. Luckily, they had double lift at the time, so they were like, go, 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 all in all the time. With him. But then I had to like release the beast in order to get them to play aggro when they had the chance. Like, you shouldn't allow teams to just walk off like this and things like that. When you have momentum, bury the hatchet. That's why we had the fastest average game time, still hold the record for the fastest average game time in the world over that season. Still hold the record for that, and the most wins in a row. But yeah, so this is not my TSM. And they took two pretty good members of G2, but they did not take the aggression, which comes from Perks and Expect, and a little bit from Trick too, that are just like, oh, look, somebody's standing here, kill them. Oh, like Trick is so bad, he'll literally go next in the middle of the fight. He'll be like, okay, this is what Trick would have done, okay? Sejuani's dead. Trick 100% flashes on Lemonation here. He's like, Sejuani's dead. I'm going next. Like, look at Mike Young here. He's like, oh, I'm gonna charm the Sejuani. Okay, charm the Sejuani. 100% Trick flashes over the Sejuani and is on frickin' Lemon or Arrow or something. I don't know. Anyway, I miss those guys. My gosh, you guys, I spent my entire gym hour. I was supposed to go to the gym an hour ago. I spent the entire time doing this VOD review. I hope you guys appreciate this. I really do. Okay? Okay? All right. So they have Baron. So TSM wants to keep them grouped, and they don't want to let them split the map, and they want to keep them... They don't want to let them go top wave, bot wave. Okay? So TSM want to keep up pressure on one of the waves, either mid or bot, and then the other person they want GP on. They don't want to let OpTic split the map top wave, bot wave. Okay, top lane, bot lane. So right here, I like what they're doing. They took the lanes they already had pressure in. They walked straight there. They have Hanzo set up bot. They're in between them. So what you should do is pretend they don't have Baron here, and you should try to be holding the blue area. So OpTic, meanwhile, wants to 100% ignore their jungle and walk with the minions down the center of the lane, keeping them from being killed. So this wave right here needs to be buffed and escorted all the way down mid. Okay? Only if Gnar can hold. Only if Gnar can hold. And then TSM has to choose either to go on the Gnar, which they have really good position to do, or to back and defend their mid inhib, which I say they give up mid inhib, and they take this inhib, and they kill the Gnar, and then they base. They can't base race because OpTic can always back with Baron buff, like really fast, right? But they can at least kill the Gnar to free up the GP, or kill the just 5-man this tower, because they have so much tempo. Like they have like this wave, they have like maybe 30 seconds where they can kill that. So they might force OpTic to make a bad decision. And what OpTic should do is give up this tower, escort the wave down mid, trade inhib for tower. TSM backs. They defend inhib, maybe. They don't defend tower, but they get tower and they free it up for GP. So let's see what happens. But TSM is doing this right. They should be in the jungle here. OpTic should not walk in the jungle. They have Baron. That gives them no advantage in the jungle, really, so they wanted to stick with the minion waves. Okay. Baron deployment. All right, so Bjergsen they're still hovering jungle side. They should not be trying to clear the wave with Ezreal ulti. I think he was trying to pull the wave. I mean, if they let one minion through, it's pointless. So they shouldn't be trying to do this. They should not be trying to pull the wave here. They should be going on the Gnar or freeing up the GP. Oh, there's an Elder Drake. Okay. I didn't realize there was an Elder Drake. I'm sorry. This is good positioning now. Now that there's an Elder Drake, this is good positioning. Although I would still like to see GP on the turret. Even though he's so freaking OP if he gets positioned on this Elder Drake, I still think he applies more pressure on the turret right now. OpTic should not be walking in here. They do not need Elder Drake. They do not need to fight off of the minion wave. They have the Baron. They have the advantage. They should be escorting this wave all the way to the turret. TSM did a really good job baiting them here, and now they want to fight them. This is where it's like TSM do not let them get back to the minion wave, force the issue, force the fight, bait the dragon, do whatever you can to force them to this objective. This is what you should be doing. TSM should under no circumstances be behind their turrets. They should 100% be here or in the blue jungle. I thought they had to be in the blue jungle because I didn't realize there was an elder, but there's an elder, so all they can do is all they should do is sit at the elder. Don't trade elder for Nexus though. Like as soon as you see they're not falling for it, get the heck out of dodge. A good team that's not OpTic would be walking down the lane right here, and TSM would be recalling fast. But that's why Hanser needs to be here. Like if this is a good team, they're escorting down the lane, and Hanser needs to be applying pressure to this bot lane turret. He cannot be grouped here. But anyway, OpTic is not a good team, and Hanser is grouped, so we're fine. Everything is fine here. Everything is great. This is good. They're catching Mithy. And unfortunately, that ult does almost nothing. They're pulling the Drake. This is good. They're keeping them interested. They're like, hey, stay over here. Do not go to our completely open base with your sexy Baron buff and take all of our towers. Stay here and waste your entire buff. Like look how much damage Mithy's taking. Like nothing. They could do this for ages. Just hold it right here at 5k. Just tootle around, poking them. Get some triple barrels. Sven should not be taking damage. Sven, don't take damage. Just tittle around. Okay, they win the 50-50. Sick. Okay, now recall. Insta recall. Like now, OpTic's doing the right thing, right? So as soon as you kill the Drake, you're done with the little stall tactic. You should have left it at 5k and just kept poking them. Sven should not be taking damage there. You know, just kind of keep like dinking them. Let Hanser like barrel it up. Maybe Hanser save your ulti for the actual fight. But yeah, now as soon as you see the Baron's dead, like OpTic realizes, oh, we've been fooled. We shouldn't be here in the first place. We should have been on the wave, and they all rush to the wave, and TSM loses their illusion that they were casting. Oh, whoops. It popped. The bubble popped. Okay. Recall fast. Yeah, now they might lose inhib. They're probably going to lose turret. Hanser kind of halfway walked to apply pressure. And then, yeah, they're probably going to lose turret. They might defend inhib. Yeah, okay. And Hanser is now in a good position. Now he's in a good position. He probably should have been there already during this whole kind of like... During the beginning of the Drake fight, he should have been there. And then as soon as the Drake fight started, he should have walked over. But anyway, this is really good now. Oh my gosh. Oh, he almost stopped Gnar. Anyway, he got the inhib. Sexy. So now the game is over, because now they can just put GP top and 4-man mid and wait for super minions. Holy cow. What are you doing, Hanser? Oh, nice dodge. Okay. Almost lost the game right there. I don't think they lose the game if that happens, actually. They don't have an inhib down. So he would just eventually come back up, and then he would have his ulti when he did. Okay, Sven is using his ulti to prep side waves. This is good. They're going to set up. They should go with either GP mid. I think they should go 1-4, but they might go 4-1. Yeah, they're going to go 4-1. They're going to go all top GP mid. I think that if OpTic is smart, they'll go 0-4-1, and they'll go 4 mid, so GP can't push this wave. So they really need to go like GP top and 4 mid. Hello? Okay. They're going 2-man top and 2-man mid and 3-man mid? This is weird. This is a weird setup. I guess they're just like committing to Bjergsen pushing this because he had tempo. So he was like the first one to top wave. But they want the TP up there. Trust me, like the best way to escape is not to put an Evelyn with your Azir in a side lane. You put the GP in the side lane and he can just TP out if he needs to. At the very worst. Okay. Now GP for some reason has abandoned the top wave. And they're doing 5-man mid. They know Gnar is there, so they can group and fight if they get a catch right now. Here comes the catch. Here comes the catch. Yep. All right. So this is what, when I see Gnar here and I see GP not matching, this is the trigger. It's like, okay, it's late game. Gnar's top. This is the go button. Pull the trigger. You have to catch now. So here comes Mithy's like long-range ulti. He's been trying all game. And this game, the Evelyn sweep works. Look at this. The GP thing works. Everybody's in the back line. Mike Young flashes in. Maybe he flashes out. I don't know. Let's see. Does not flash. Oh, wait. He ultied out and then flashed back in. Okay. Seriously? Is that what he did? I think that's what he did. I think he ulted out and flashed back in. Let's take this down. There's the ulti. He's out. Flashes back in. Sorry. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I think Mike Young is good, but why would you trade that for Sunscarin? Why would you trade Sunscarin for this? Like, maybe he just hasn't played enough Evelyn. I don't know. I mean, I'm not any better than him. I'm not saying that like I can do this, but I mean, he is a pro, so. All right, let's see. Anyway, so this is all set up. You see the Gnar, and you think, okay, we have to kill them now. Mithy gets the engage. We layer it over with the GP. Everything's perfect. Mike Young is flanking. He gets the kill on the Power of Evil, kind of, I guess. And, okay, I can speed it up now. But there's no... And now there's Baron in 1 minute. Okay, well, could have been better. Bjergsen attempts the Shurima Shuffle. I think he casts his ultimate for the first time this game. And now they have 5 mid... minus their invisible jungler, who's still invisible. And they can take this tower. They have all their DPS. You know, they don't need Mike. They're fine. But anytime you don't need a champion in a comp, you kind of think maybe the pick is useless, or the player's useless. I think it's the pick. I think Evelyn doesn't do super hot in this position unless he's just playing assassin. They need maybe one more tank, I think. If they had like one more, like if GP was kind of an off tank, if they had like a Gnar, for example, like this bruiser comp that this super bruiser comp that OpTic has, maybe Evelyn would be way more DPS, but she's still melee. I don't know. Okay, so they took mid inhib, they have bot inhib, they're disappearing into the jungle, but they can't do anything because they don't have a jungler. They need to make sure that OpTic doesn't get mid-wave control and Baron control. They need to hold Baron control until Mike Young is up. They're going to try for another catch. Am I not on full speed here? I feel like I'm still on slow mode. Oh yeah, I'm at 75%. Normal. All right. Wow, did he miss his recall? Did he miss his bounce? He pulls the ram. Oh, Braum again. That's funny. Stop doing that, Mithy. All right, and then they get a free top tower, but they're going to kill Hanser. Nope, Bjergsen's here. But he doesn't have his ulti, because he used it for the first time this game. Oh, man. If only you had saved it. The one time you used it, you shouldn't have used it. Sorry, Bjergsen. The one time. This is why you should hold your ulti. Man, you should have held it even longer. Okay, Mithy gets out. Because he's not Tahm Kench. He's freaking Ornn, which is sick. Okay, they're sneakily warding Baron, but in the meanwhile, they are seen. Yep, they're seen. Okay, so instant catch, right? Here we have 4 versus 3. They see 2 people. So they're like, okay, try to kill them. Late game, this is what you should be thinking when you see this. Mithy is just spamming this thing. I love it. Mike Young is in there. He doesn't have flash, so he can't die this time. So he's safe. They're going back the wrong way? No, I guess they don't want to kite into the Gnar. But, oh. No, this is not a good idea. Baron is up, guys. Baron's up. Baron's up. Baron's up. You should be, yeah. I don't know. I feel like they should have kited down mid lane and then gone into line bush and gone into Baron. I think they should not have gone into their blue buff into the enemy blue buff, and they should definitely not be showing themselves bot, and they should definitely not be recalling if they are. What is Azir doing? You can't base race against a Baron because you just kill Baron and recall with Baron recall, and you get there fast. I feel like we learned this like a million times last game. Like last year. You can't base race a Baron because they just finish the Baron and then Baron recall. Look, they're all back. See? And they have Baron. And now Monster's dead. He has to cancel his TP. Don't base race Barons. Don't trade Baron for base race. That's what I'm trying to say. And don't kite into the blue buff if you need to check Baron. You should kite always down the mid lane. Okay. Fast forward. Baron deployment from OpTic. Let's see how it goes. All the inhibitors are back up. They defended bot. That's good. Okay. TSM should go 4-1 with Hansar on bot lane. They're putting Evelyn on bot lane? No. Where was Hansar? Why was he not with the team? He was with the team. Okay. They're scared. TSM is scared right now. They don't know how to be proactive at this particular point, or they're waiting for Baron to wear off. If they wanted to not wait for Baron to wear off, they would put Hansar on bot lane. I think that they cancel these recalls. They don't. Okay, that's not what I was watching. Anyway, they're getting nothing from this Baron, so that's good. Oh, they do cancel them. Okay. But this is good. Because they're not pushing with Baron. They can't. They didn't set up the wave right. Like OpTic, I think OpTic didn't realize that they couldn't 5-man push. And what they need to actually do is top lane, bot lane. They should have put Gnar or Trist or somebody top lane a long time ago. And they should have put somebody bot lane. They should put somebody bot lane as soon as the other lane got pushed in or stacked up. So now they had a wave crashing top. See here, this wave is crashing top, but they couldn't take advantage of it. So what you do is back here. Well, I don't really care what OpTic's doing anyway. Doesn't matter. They should stack a wave, and then when it crashes, they need to be. What the heck is that? Oh, that's an Ornn. Okay. Thought it was like a super minion of some sort. Anyway, they need to stack a wave. Then when it crashes, they need to have the other wave ready to super push in so that they can contest it. I mean, it's hard with a mid inhib down, but TSM should counter that by pushing down mid. All right. Ezreal used his ulti to prep side wave. All right, so they managed to get the mid wave in, but they have super minions going against them. At least they don't have a turret to fight. Oh, they're going to fight. Okay. For some reason, they want to fight instead of using waves. This is what happens when you don't know how to use your waves to like push a Baron advantage, is you end up fighting because you're like, well, we can't do anything, so let's just win the game or lose the game. Come on, let's go. Okay, so Acadian goes in. I think he tried to catch Soren. Let's see. Who does he see here? Who does he have in his sights? He's like, ooh, okay, maybe GP. Yeah, he's clicking the GP. So he thought he was going to catch the GP, who has oranges, and who's now barreling him in the front line. Tristana, meanwhile, is autoing minions. So, not so good trade there. Now they're split. Evelyn's on the back. Oh, Mithy flashes in. This is how you do a flash engage, guys. Not like Mike Young's been doing. Okay, wrong champion, I know, but bam. Sick. Okay, I don't know why OpTic fought there. It was clear that they were never going to win a fight into TSM when you have a Azir and a frickin' GP who can cleanse all your CC and move backwards forever, killing you the entire time. And then if he ever can't cleanse you, he just freaking uses his, oh, nice. Okay, so Mike Young does play Evelyn. And he manages to ult backwards. Okay, that's the first thing I learned how to do with her, though. All right. Game. Thanks for the VOD review, guys. That was fun. Man, that was like 2 hours. Whew. An hour-long game. Yeah, thanks. I just heard that this was an hour-long game. So now it's been 2 hours, and I missed my entire gym. And thoughts on kombucha. Fastest-growing drink in Canada. Okay. Not sure what kombucha is, but is it the tea? Gathering Storm Rune. What is the Gathering Storm Rune? The face cam is stuck. Yeah, I realized that. It was my DSLR ran out of batteries. I got a donation. Oh, you guys, I totally didn't have on my headphones, so I couldn't check any stuff that was going on. Okay, not sure I should be showing all that. How do I turn this off? There we go. I don't think any account numbers or anything showed. Anyway, Jeremy Go, $6 donation, says, glad you're part of the esports ecosystem. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much. And Savior AR has followed. Thank you very much. Blackhouse, thanks for the follow. You guys, when you're following, make sure, hey, Rakachora, yes, I'm back to the stream chat. Yeah, so I finished the VOD review. I just powered through it. I didn't even have my chat up because I need to watch the game, not the chat. Make sure that if you follow the stream, make sure to click the little notifications button, because you need to have notifications for these style streams when I'm just kind of like popping in for an hour and leaving. I'm not doing these 8-hour marathons where you're just on Twitch and you're like, oh, Weldon happens to be streaming today, because it's more like I stream every single day at 4:30 and I have a show. So today we have a VOD review. Tomorrow, maybe an interview, and then we have the Ask Weldon show. So that's kind of what's going on. I have this to go on YouTube for sure. Bjork had 1K AP at the end and didn't even have an upgraded rab cap. Yep. Pretty sick combination. But yes, you missed the TSM versus OpTic VOD review. I literally just finished it, and now I'm going to throw it up on YouTube. And thanks for the stream, guys. It is 6:45. It was, I guess, 2 hours long. I was supposed to go 1 hour and then go to the gym for an hour, but I couldn't. So sorry about that. I mean, not sorry about that. I'm sorry to me about that I missed the gym. I guess today I just get to skip it. In other news, this is my favorite VPN. I don't know if you know this. I know the founder, so I have a little bit of connection here. It's the one that I use. But molvad.net. This is the coolest VPN in the world. If you're serious about your security and your privacy, this is the VPN you should be using. If you were using this to, no, I'm not going to say that. It's a bad joke. In bad taste. I'm not going to say that. Anyway, but yeah, they don't keep any records. Literally, like, the FBI and the CIA could go to them and be like, show us who did this, and force them to do it or break into their apartment, and they wouldn't be able to find anything because there's literally zero records of anything, of any traffic that goes through their servers. That is how committed they are to privacy and security. And you can pay them in Bitcoin, which honestly isn't the best idea right now because it's not a currency anymore. It's more like an investment vehicle. But you can pay them, securely and secretly, so they don't even know who it is that's using their service. You don't have a login or anything. You just have like a secret key, and they don't know who you are. So yeah, that is why I like them so much. They're super committed to the nitty-gritty elements of privacy. The other nice thing is a lot of the features that they end up putting in over the years, a lot of the features that they innovate within their VPN find their way into other VPNs. Like, they kind of like propagate throughout the industry. So they are really on the leading edge of privacy. No, it's not a new sponsor. I just know the founder of this company, and I used it when I was in China, and I'm pretty sure it made it so that I didn't get arrested. I'm kidding, obviously. Mulvad. It's here, I'll just type it. MULLVAD.net. It's yeah, I think it's .net. It stands for mole in Swedish, and obviously they're Swedish, just like everything privacy and piratey, the Pirate Bay, whatever. But yeah, this company is really dope. I like them a lot. And the guy who made it is really cool. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for the VOD review. That's it for the stream today. I will have this up on YouTube when I can do it, and appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much. Make sure to buy my Mac program. This is the real sponsor. Somebody was asking, is Mulvod a sponsor? No, it's not a sponsor yet. Maybe if you guys all went and bought Mulvod and they saw a big spike in sales today, they'd be like, woo, okay, cool, let's sponsor this guy, let's pay him. But no, they're not a sponsor. I just use them and like them, and I happen to be wearing the shirt today, so I thought I'd shout it out. But this is the real sponsor. The thing that supports this stream is the Mac program, which is the training program that I use to make TSM aggressive, which is not what you saw today. Was not an aggressive TSM. Although Bjergsen did cast his ulti this game, so I'm very happy about that. Good job. Although that is the one time he could have held it and then saved Hanser with it if he had it 5 seconds later. And he did miss the Shurima shuffle, so there's that. But anyway, maybe it's because he needs to cast his ulti more. Man, I don't know why I'm ragging on Bjergsen so much. I love him. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the VOD review, and if you did enjoy the VOD review, feel free to support the stream by purchasing the Mac program for yourself or a loved one who really needs more mental resilience or mental toughness in their life. It is a meditation program, so you have about 5 to 10 to 15 minutes of meditation each video. It's a 50-video online course. And then there's also a lecture. There's a lecture before each training and a little bit of a lecture, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes afterwards, just to kind of recap. That's what it is. It's really cheap. You can use the code AskWeldon. I don't have a code yet for this particular show, for like the VOD review show, but for Ask, you can just use just use AskWeldon as the code to get the $5 discount, and then I'll know you came from here. So thanks, guys. I'll see you later.